you were on my radio program in May, and
yeah, cool.
then I just had to get you on here with Dan. So
yeah, quite a lot's happened in 4 months. Yeah, so Headspace. Then it's another single called My House that I released in July. Then there's More Than This. It's basically just like a bit of a story of where I'm at the moment in terms of I've just come out of a relationship. So well, that was earlier in the year. So there's a couple of breakup songs on there. Then there's also a song about partying too much and like realising that you don't want to do that anymore, that kind of stuff. You know, when you have a breakup, you go mad, don't you, for a couple of months, getting drunk every night with friends, so stuff like that. So that's yeah, it's just an honest kind of thing about where I'm at, really. So honest lyrics about my life. That's it.
Oh, good stuff.
That is great.
I need to create a track about something, you know, how I just don't have the energy or can be even bothered to go out.
Yeah.
Anymore. I just want to be in bed at 9 o'clock.
That's what happens, isn't it?
There's definitely a gap in the market for something like that.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us about this music video and the song Headspace.
Well, I want No More Ghosts, or which one?
The
new.
Well, I've got I want to do Headspace, then I want to do No More Ghosts.
Okay, so Headspace, yeah. Well, the music video for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first video we did for the EP, and it was a start of lockdown. So we basically didn't have we couldn't meet up to do anything. So I've got a friend of mine to find some stock footage of the. So it's basically all the waterfalls and stuff is just some footage we found, and then I sung. I just got my iPhone and just sung against a white wall, and then we just put it together.
Wow.
Made a music video. And then that was it, really. Cost £100, so it was all right.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play Headspace, then we're gonna come back.
Oh, wicked. Cool.
And when we come back, we have got more on the other side. We're gonna go ahead and put Maddox on hold with Dan, and we'll be back here in just a few here on a topsy-turvy international live, and it's Headspace. It's Maddox Jones. It's the official video, and it's right now here in our big program.
Take a deep breath, let it all out. Feel the ground pushing back against your feet now. Slow it down, feel the beat of your heart. Let it all wash away like a memory. Let it all wash away. Come into my headspace, come into my headspace, let me into yours. Come into my headspace, come into my headspace, let You don't have to suffer in silence, you're not alone. Whenever you need me, I'll never let you down. I'll be there, baby, whenever you want me around. Come into my headspace, come into my headspace, let me into yours. Come into my headspace, come into my headspace, let me into yours. And if you feel like crying, and if you feel insecure, come into my headspace, come into my headspace, let me into yours. Come into my headspace, let me into yours. Come into my headspace, let me into yours.
That is Maddox Jones. That is Headspace. It's here on International Live, here on KJAGradio.com, as well as overseas. And we are going to go back to the old Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney, and we're going to grab our guest here.
Building that
And
up.
and Maddox, you've put a lot of time and effort into your music, and you've done some really cool stuff. And fresh off the release of his Headspace debut EP in July, Maddox Jones is back with an official video for the EP's closing track, No More Ghosts. And this track was recently featured by some leading music industry tastemakers, Record of the Day. You've been given a lot of praise. Tell me and Dan a little bit about some of the accolades that you've gotten for some of your music.
We got to top 10 in the Music Week club charts for Headspace, which is good. Which is like an industry kind of. It's where they rate, all of the DJs kind of rate the current tracks, and so we made it into top 10 with Headspace, which is quite a big achievement. Like with like Joel, Corey, and MNEK, like we were all up there with all the big people, so that was cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We're just listening to you, brother.
Yeah, and then also, what else? Yeah, American Songwriter have interviewed me. We've had Record of the Day, which is quite a big industry thing, which a few people got in touch with us out off that. Yeah, so we just had a few good reviews, really. Yeah.
Good.
And Spin Magazine, we did a live stream for Spin Magazine. You've heard of Spin Magazine, yeah?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So
that is fantastic.
can you see me, by the way?
No.
Well, it's weird, 'cause I've got my video on.
But we hear you, and you are tremendous. Dan, jump in there. You look like you're wanting to say something.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, Maddox, have you got your eye on anybody you'd like to collaborate with or work on with a feature?
Yeah, so I've been, there's a few, Bombs Away are an Australian act that remixed the Headspace, actually, so I'm going to do a collaboration with them, and also a guy called Manuel Weaver from Romania, who's a DJ. There's loads of, like, good acts in the UK, isn't there? Like, guy called Blakey. I don't know if you've heard of Blakey. There's so much good new music. So
good stuff. And can you give us an idea of where you performed and where's your sort of least favourite venue compared to your favourite?
Okay. Favourite
getting yourself into trouble.
Favourite venue is probably that I've performed at is I've supported. I've actually played Wembley Arena supporting Placebo in another band, but in this band, I'd say in this act, I would say I've only played 2 venues, so the best one is the Black Prince. Because I've only been going since the EP release, so this year. So, and then the worst venue that I've ever played is the. Do you remember the Shed in Leicester? Is that still
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
It's not really the worst. I was only saying that. The worst, it's hard to pick a worst one, really.
No, the shed 20 years ago. Definitely.
Yeah. Is it still open now?
Spend money on it.
Okay.
It's still the shed. Classic venue.
Yeah, classic, mate. Classic, yeah.
There we go. The Black Prince in the shed.
Yeah,
That's great. That is fantastic. So we are gonna play No More Ghosts. This is tell us about the video and
the video was recorded, filmed. As I said, my friend Drew and Alex, they wrote it. We my friend's house called Billy Lockett. He's actually quite a semi-famous musician, and the actor is one of our friends, and he just did it's kind of like telling the story of the song, which is the guy gets over his demons, gets over his girlfriend. It's a cool video.
Cool.
fantastic. Well, we're gonna do this. We are gonna go to this track and be back with more here on International Live.
Ever since you left, trying to find a reason to let go, but I can't get you out of my head. I've been sleepwalking every single night. This morning I woke up, I knew that I'd say goodbye. There's no more ghosts in my head, no more fear in my bed. There's no more ghosts, there's no more ghosts. I've been hearing you, feeling your heartbeat. When I see your face in the darkness, I pray for the man you said I'd never be. I can feel your eyes on my skin all night when I'm sleepwalking. There's no more ghosts in my head, no more fear in my bed. There's no more ghosts, no more ghosts, no more words never said, no more rays in the dead, no more ghosts, no more ghosts. Speaking of your name won't haunt me through the day, and the shadows of your faded fall away under the weight of all the lovers that I take, the failures and mistakes. Now the image of you, baby, it ain't keeping me awake. There's no more ghosts in my head, no more fear in my bed. There's no more ghosts, there's no more ghosts. There's no more words never said, no more rays in the dead. There's no more ghosts, there's no more ghosts. No more ghosts in my head, no more fear in my bed. There's no more ghosts.
Do a lot of DJing, but all that's
That
gone.
is quite the track. It is Maddox Jones, and it's No More Ghosts, and it's here on International Live. And so Maddox, you've done a heck of a lot with this track, this video. Amazing things, my friend. Tell me all about it.
Thanks a lot. Well, the EP's been out since July. So the next single, actually, I've already finished the next video. Actually, the next single is called "World's Gone Mad," and it's a kind of about. It's a bit of a love song, but it's about obviously the state of the world we're in at the moment, and obviously how mad it's going. I've just filmed the video, which is basically me going a bit zany in lockdown, which is quite fun. So it's quite a funny video. So that's coming out at the end of October as a single. So that'll be cool. I'll send that over to you. But yeah. So the EP's been out since July, and that obviously that video No More Ghosts we're pushing. But yeah, the next thing is the World's Gone Mad song and video. So
quite the deal.
Very relevant.
You have done you've got some really cool stuff here, my friend. I will have to say that
thanks a lot, man. It means a lot.
You have put together some good stuff here, Dan. What do you make of the music and the man and everything else here?
Love the music, love the man, great guy. Really, thank you for coming on again today, Maddox. Really appreciate you having on. Can you just give us a shout out again of where people can find your music and where people can find you on social media?
Yeah, cool. So I've got basically all of my. If you go / it's Maddox Jones on any platform, basically you'll find me. So that's it's Maddox Jones, and that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I've got TikTok as well if you want to see me do some like little covers on there. Yeah, so and YouTube as well, Maddox Jones, and you can watch all the videos on there.
Great stuff. And your music, is that available on all the
That's
usual
on
streaming
Spotify,
platforms?
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, you know, all the usual digital retailers, and hopefully we'll be doing some vinyl and CDs in the future.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I've got to convince my record label to pay for it first.
Well, you know.
That'd be fun.
But it says the audience there, you know, people love vinyl, don't they?
They're buying it again.
Yeah.
Well, Maddox, you have been a treasure, my friend, and we look forward to talking to you when you have more music out.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, definitely come on again.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, see you later.
Thank you. There he goes, Maddox Jones. And so, what did you make of our excursion this evening, my friend?
Hey, I thought it was great. I was very surprised you were able to pull a Brit out and surprise me. Someone down the road. So I might do that to you next time and find another American.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
So yeah, we had two really great up-and-coming British singers. We had Michael Vickers and Maddox Jones. We had Michael Vickers with Poetic Justice, his EP, and Maddox there was just talking about his Headspace EP and No More Ghosts. And great to see he's getting into the music video mix.
Yes.
I do like a music video.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you making time and getting us the people that you got us, and I'm glad that I was able to get you somebody good. And
as always on International Live, we only bring the best.
Oh, the subtle jabs are the things that are fun. So Dan, before we let you go, how do we correspond with you on the old social media?
Just if you need to get hold of me, go to my website, which is leicestermax.com. Leicester isn't spelled Lester like the name Leicester. It's a place in England, Leicester. I won't spell it, but you'll find it, I'm sure, if you need to find me there, or via Instagram, DannyD213.
And how do we listen to this broadcast when it's replayed in the United Kingdom?
You can listen to it via your TuneIn app, or you can go to our website, which is www.leicester.fm. There's some playback feature on there somewhere, but it's going to be aired on Friday on Leicester 107.5 at 5 p.m.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you, sir. And
thank you, sir.
I will talk to you next week.
See you next week for another great show.
Thank you, brother. And That is that. It is International Live. It is here on KJAGradio.com. And Lester over there in England. And next week we will have more for you. And we will see you next week on International Live for our guests and for Dan. I will see you next time.